YouTube, how's it going? This is your boy Jay Lives here, bringing you guys another episode of the Leicester City Career Mode. This is episode number 9, and today we've got 4 big games for you guys here today, with the first of 4 being the round of 32 first leg up against Real Sociedad. Now, I believe that this is the first piece of knockout football that we are going to be seeing here on the channel, and with this Europa League, I want to make it to the semi-final, in all honesty. But the 4 games today is, of course, both legs of the Europa League, with a game at the King Power against Burnley, and a Carabao Cup final, up against the Gooners, also known as Arsenal. Now, if you guys are liking this content and if you want to see more of this career mode series, go ahead and drop a video a like, and I will be sure to get that to you. But jumping right into the action, 5 minutes in, ball played beautifully over to Christian Porto, who finds himself past Timothy Castagna. Porto looking to charge forward, but then goes back. Finds Hoffman. Hoffman plays that one into Mikel Oyarzabal, who we know so well from our Manchester United save. And he's gone and scored against us 9 minutes into the fixture. And I'm like, really? This is how we're going to start? This is how we're going to start out our knockout action? Apparently, it is that way. Apparently, we're going to be starting out by conceding an away goal against Real Sociedad. So, not the greatest starts in terms of knockout football, with Mickey scoring his 4th of the competition, but near enough 10 minutes after that, Schmeichel makes a interesting save there. He drops it, runs it out, finding Ricardo Pereira, plays it up to Sandro. First time passing to Cengiz. The first time passing is what we're known for so well. Vardy into Madison. Madison just flicks it over, finds Cengiz down that right-hand side. Little Maradona turn there, finding Jamie Vardy. Lucas busting the gut. Tielemans, beautiful first touch. And why did he take the shot like that? I don't know why, but after that, ball thrown in to Jamie Vardy, finding Sandro Tonali. Tonali to Madison. Madison, look at that for dribbling, finding Tielemans, busting forward, and redeemed himself for that missed effort that he had about 5 minutes ago before that. And Yuri Tielemans, I've said it 1,000 times, and I am going to continue to say it. Yuri Tielemans has been our probably player of the season. Look at the dribbling from James Madison to find Yuri Tielemans running in that space and hitting it on his 5-star weak foot that we all know so well. And that will be Yuri Tielemans' 4th as well in the competition, as we continue on with Chino David Silva getting rubbed off the ball there. We go this way to Ricardo. Ricardo to Sandro, finding James Madison. Little flicked up effort there to Tielemans. Tielemans finding Vardy. Vardy playing the 1-2s between him and Tielemans. Tielemans finding the space, and Jamie Vardy finding the back of the net. And within a matter of, I think, 25 minutes, we've turned a 1-0 deficit into a 2-1 lead. Jamie Vardy,
well, here it is again.
He's maybe getting up there in age, maybe going down in overall. Maybe going down in overall, Jamie Vardy. But he's adding up that goal-scoring counter. It's just what he does best, scoring all the goals when he needs to. But can we somehow get a 3rd in here? As Harvey Barnes does a little ball roll, finding Tielemans. Tielemans, good bit of dribbling, finds Vardy. Vardy into the space, finding Harvey Barnes. Harvey whips one in. Cengiz hits it on the volley. Gets nothing in return of it. And we go into the halftime whistle, 2-1 up. You're probably thinking, do we score any more goals? Well, to answer that question, it was a big fat no. So we immediately jump into the Burnley-Leicester game, and I completely forgot when I was editing this back to show you guys the clip that was, well, the goal that was scored there. But Inaki, beautiful bit of trickery, finds Ndidi, and what a strike that was from Ndidi. We actually moved him up to a CDM, and we played, I think it was Hamza Chaudhry as our centre-back just for this game. Inaki, lovely bit of footwork there. He finds Ndidi and just fires that one into the far corner. Now we've reached the 72nd minute, and Inaki Williams now on the ball. He's getting forward with that one, did a little triple ball roll there. Dennis Pryatt, he's on the ball. They're giving him all the space in the world, but it's just too simple for Nick Pope. It's Jay Rodriguez just touches that one beautifully around Soyuncu. Westwood gets past Chaudhry, he gets past Justin, and an easy save from our Romanian, Mr. Radu. And from this throw-in, we decide to hit them on the counter. And little La Croqueta there, finding Dennis to Inaki. Inaki finding the runner Mendy. Mendy now finding Inaki. Little bridge there. Look who's running into the space. It's Dennis Pryatt who scores the winner. And 3 points have been taken at the King Power. Dennis Pryatt.
There's another chance. And there it is, back in the net.
He's oh my God, this kid. This kid, Dennis Pryatt, is something else. Look at the run. Look at the run he makes. They were just sleeping on him. They were just sleeping. The defense didn't know what to do. As Dennis Pryatt hits it on his weak foot into the corner of the net. Little group celebration there with, I think, Wesley Fofana and Ricardo Pereira. But that is Dennis Pryatt, 6th in the Prem. And we come away with all 3 points at the King Power, and arguably giving us a lot of momentum, not only in the Premier League, but hopefully momentum throughout the competition as well. As you can see previously, the goal from Rafael Leao, which brings us to the second leg. We've got no passports. We're taking the flight over to Spain for this second leg against Real Sociedad, and the game after that, the Carabao Cup final. You're just gonna have to wait and see with that game, because arguably the Carabao Cup final, if you're not counting the pummeling that we gave Southampton a couple episodes ago, arguably this Carabao Cup final you're going to see is probably the craziest game you're ever going to see. Now, I said a couple episodes ago that the Carabao Cup semi-finals was arguably the game of the series because of the incredible goals that were scored. But I don't think you're ready for this Carabao Cup final. I don't think you're ready for the drama that will ensue as we begin this game, as Jamie Vardy finding Harvey Barnes down the wing. Harvey Barnes, a little bit of step overs. Harvey, little ball roll, another one. Turns back around, finds Vardy, does the Maradona turn and strikes it into the back of the net. And within 5 minutes, we have null and voided Real Sociedad's away goal. At 35, you just gotta think, when is it ever gonna stop? When is Jamie Vardy gonna stop scoring goals? Harvey finding Vardy, does the Maradona turn, R.I.P. Maradona, and just beautifully struck into the top corner. And we are just loving life. We've null and voided their away goal, and all we gotta do is just keep this clean sheet, and we will be just fine. But not even 5 minutes after that, approaching the double-digit minute mark, under finding Jamie Vardy. Vardy, little ball roll, does Zubeldia over there. Vardy ball rolls, finding Tillermans, and 6 minutes after the goal scored by Vardy, we've gone and made it 2-0, and surely we are now in the driver's seat, heading further into this competition, into the round of 16. Vardy, lovely little bit of footwork there, little ball, finds Tillemans, and on his weak foot, he just, there's something about Yuri Tillemans. I don't know what it is, but he's always been a career mode favorite when it comes to high potential players, and I can understand why, but he's just so good in this game. And if you thought that was enough, well, Willian Jose gets absolutely denied by Ndidi, finding Madison. Madison, the first time passing, finds Vardy, and in 20 minutes, we've put 3 past them. We've put 3 past Real Sociedad in 20 minutes. Vardy with a brace. The first time passing was just absolutely gorgeous, and Vardy strikes on his left into the corner, and we are just absolutely running away with this affair. And I honestly think at this point I could have just simmed to the end result. And I was like, no. Well, why would we do that? Why would we do that? You guys want highlights. You don't want a video that's going to be like 10-15 minutes without a little bit of game highlights. So we find Madison. Madison, lovely bit of trickery there. Finds Vardy. Vardy, we're looking for the 4th. Vardy, we're looking for the 4th. He was looking for his hat trick, but a big save there from the Sociedad keeper. We're moving on a little bit further after that as Chino David Silva finding Sangali into Willian Jose. Willian finding Christian Porto. Does him well, and a big save from Kasper Schmeichel. And going into this one, well, going into the break, where we're just sitting comfortably in this game. 3-0, we've just had everything going right for us. And I think this is the only highlight of the second half that is worth showing, as it finds its way to El Chino David Silva. There's to Guridi finding Willian Jose free as a bird. I tried to move the keeper because I thought he was going to go far post. He goes near post, and he scores it. He makes it 5-2. But honestly, it just wasn't enough for Real Sociedad, as they will be crashing out of the Europa League. I've kind of premeditated it.
Not much chance for the keeper
because
when he's hit that hard.
I know this ahead of time, but you guys don't, so I kind of just basically spoiled it for you, which I'm sorry about that. But as you can see, in the next couple of seconds after Willian Jose scoring, I don't know, maybe his like 4th or 5th of the competition. Actually, no, we got one more highlight in here. Vardy with the little bridge somehow finds his way to Harvey Barnes, looking for the 4th. He just blasted that just a little bit wide of the post. But at the end of the day, it didn't really matter, because we've taken down Real Sociedad 5-2 on aggregate. And we have made our way to the round of 16 in the Europa League. Again, with this competition, I want to make it to at least the semi-finals. If we make it to the semis, then I will consider this to be a success. But this is the game that is probably synonymous with the title of this video. In this game, Kasper Schmeichel, more like Peter Schmeichel. If you don't know who that is, Peter Schmeichel is Kasper Schmeichel's father. Used to play for both Manchester clubs. He played for another team elsewhere. Kasper Schmeichel, just watch this game. This game is just absolutely ridiculous. But the ball gets whipped in here from Felipe Coutinho. It gets headed away and blocked by Soyuncu. Coutinho lets that one go out for yet another corner, but nothing happened after that. Pepe finding Bayern. Bayern finding Coutinho. Coutinho dribbles past Soyuncu. Lacazette goes for a goal, and what a save from Kasper Schmeichel.
Well, it came to nothing in the end.
I'm telling you right now, in this game, if it wasn't for Kasper Schmeichel, we would have been like 3-0 down. And it's found its way to Nicola Pepe. Nicola Pepe whips that one into Lacazette, and a big save again from Kasper Schmeichel. He was just peppered in front of goal this entire game. This game was just absolutely ridiculous. It's Coutinho, tries to find his way in, dribbles him beautifully. And Castagna making a big time tackle there. As you can see from the first half stats, we've been dominated, and it's all because of Kasper Schmeichel. And genuinely, 65 minutes in, well, now close enough to 70 minutes, Inaki, look at this, finding Dennis Pryor, who scored the winner against Burnley, but gets denied by Leno. It's cleared away from Pereira. His front switch to Inaki as he tries to get past, but gets denied anyway. And now, getting close to the end of the full 90. It's either someone scores a winner, or we're going to extra time. As it finds where the Patson Daka takes a touch, and again, Kasper Schmeichel keeps us alive and kicking. It's Damari Gray now on the ball. He's trying to find a winner here, finding Inaki. Inaki tries to find Dennis, but gets picked off by David Luiz, and we're going into extra time. This game, oh dear, up to Joe Willock, finding Brozovic. There's a one back to Kieran Tierney. Tierney into Stefan de Vrij. Up to Patson Daka, I think that is. Daka finding Brozovic. First time to Martinelli. Martinelli does a good bit of dribbling there, finding Brozovic. Brozovic finding Joe Willock. And gives Arsenal the 1-0 lead. Joe Willock, at the end of the first half of added time, sends Arsenal, sends Wembley into a frenzy. And we are 1-0 down going into the second half of added time. And at this point, I was like, come on. We've subbed off Damari Gray. We've moved, I think, Ayoze, Perez, or Cengiz into the cam roll. And we find Inaki down the wing. Does Alvaro, does lucky to get that one back using that strength. Finding Dennis Pryor, finding Cengiz. And look who it falls to. It falls to Jamie Vardy. And the 34 or 35-year-old Vardy. I'm telling you, man. It doesn't matter how old he is, he's just going to be scoring all the goals. And they're finding Vardy goes off the post as well. We were very fortunate. Saka just backing off of him. Leno did all he can to make himself look big. But at the end of 120,
a final that will live
we're
long
off
in the memory.
To penalties.
It's not finished yet because it's going to come
That's
down to a
right,
penalty
ladies and gentlemen.
shootout.
Penalty kick drama in the Carabao Cup final. You can see we moved our
and so the penalty shootout
our rotation around to see who's taking the PKs. Inaki Williams goes up first and puts it into the bottom right-hand corner.
Well done.
Daka steps up, who should have had a goal in that game, just blazes that one over the bar. And it's Ayoze to step up. Ayoze looks to go bottom left and is denied by Leno. And Louise stepping up, who had a great game in this episode, goes for it and hits the crossbar. This ain't the crossbar challenge, this is the Carabao Cup final. As Ricardo Pereira steps up, we yellow time it, but we somehow get it put into the bottom corner. Arguably the most perfect place to put it. Brozovic goes for the Panenka. And is denied by Schmeichel. And if Cengiz underscores this penalty, we will have won the Carabao Cup final. Gonna look to place this one top left. And
he's failed from the spot.
Yellow time over the bar. And Hector Bellerin needs to score to keep them alive. And blazes that one over the crossbar. And ladies and gentlemen, because of Kasper Schmeichel and his incredible saves in the first 90 minutes, Leicester City have taken down Arsenal to win our first piece of silverware this season. Leicester City are crowned Carabao Cup winners for, I believe, the first time in their career. I could be dead wrong about this. Let me know in the comment section how many times Leicester City have won the Carabao Cup. But it is Captain Wilfred Ndidi. Arguably, the captain's armband should really have gone to Kasper Schmeichel. But I honestly feel like Ndidi played very, very well. And it is Wilfred Ndidi who is going to lift the Carabao Cup title. It's a competition that we didn't really care about that much, in all honesty, but to at least get some silverware in this season, whether or not we win the Europa League or not, or whether we win the FA Cup or not, we won something. Honestly, that's all that matters, as Leicester City are crowned Carabao Cup champions. And honestly, we should not have won this game. We shouldn't have won it. And I think we round off the episode with another scout report. Got a good guy there in Joel Horton, but at the end of it just wasn't good enough for us. And now, going into, I believe, the actual detailed report of who we have. And as y'all can see, we've drawn West Ham in the next round of the FA Cup. Joel Horton again, and this Gaspard Bazin kid is just going to be something special. And with the stats of our left back, he looks better as an attacking midfielder in all honesty. But look at this, Kasper Schmeichel has already gone up to an 86. And Vardy with more contributions than games played, which is just crazy. That's going to do it for me. Leave a like if you enjoyed, sub if you're new. I love you, and I will see y'all in the next one.